What is good, guys? Welcome to my first video on the channel. First, I want to say welcome. My name is Sam Echo. I've been playing basketball for about 14 years, and on this channel I'm literally going to be breaking down really the film side of the game, giving you guys the IQ so you can level up your game. I want you guys to learn the stuff before I did, so I'm going to be breaking down whatever you guys want. Leave it in the comments if you guys want me to break down a player. Maybe it's to teach you guys something about how to do a move. Whatever it is. Maybe it's a pick and roll like we're going to be doing today. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Pick and roll is really about forcing two to guard one. That is the main aim of a pick and roll. You want two players to start playing on one, and then you'll create an advantage. The defense must choose if they want to protect the rim or stop the ball. Every read should come down how the defense reacts. So you guys want to be making your read as the defense throws something at you. You don't want to be pre-deciding your move, otherwise you're going to start making the wrong read. Now, one of the best things you can do is use a hesitation move before getting into your screen. So as you see in this clip, Darius Garland hesitates before he uses the screen, and he stays tight with the screen. Defender goes over. He misses, unfortunately, but the best thing to do when using a screen is hesitate. Use some sort of hesitation move and it will help you a lot. So the first thing you guys want to do as well is you want to set up the screen in the first place. A lot of people make the mistake of not even knowing how to use a screen. So you basically want to create the best angle possible with using the screen. And to create the best angle possible, you basically want to dribble down your defender and then use the screen like this. Okay, so you dribble them down and then you can use the screen, and it's going to be a lot more easier if you can stay tight with the screen as well. So as you see, he's just staying patient, slowing the game down. You don't need to do too much when you're trying to use a screen. Just dribbling, just staying patient, and then you can use the screen properly. This is even a better example. Just dribbling down, waiting for the screen. Perfectly how you want to use the screen. You also want to be staying as tight as possible, brushing the shoulders of your teammate when using the screen. As well as that, if you're not dribbling the ball, if you catch the ball, just wait for the screen to come and then use the screen. You don't have to start dribbling it. Just wait for the screen to come, wait for it to set. Now I'm going. As well with if you're dribbling the ball, okay? If you're dribbling the ball, just stay patient, wait for the screen to set, then you're going. Now, there's different coverages for what the defense throws at you. First, if they go under the screen, you want to shoot the three. So as you see in this clip, the defender goes under the screen and he gets stuck on it as well. Gets stuck on it, goes under it. Regardless, he's got to meet you all the way around the screen. So you're going to always have time to shoot the ball if they go under the screen. Always shoot the three with confidence, because if you start shooting, then the players are just going to be jumping out at you. So you want to stay aligned with the screen as well, and that's going to help you get the three off, because the only way they're going to be able to get to block you is jumping over the screen, and that's going to be an offensive foul. So as you see, slows it down, stays aligned with it, misses unfortunately, but again, he goes under it and gets a wide open three from it. Our next defensive coverage is overs. So if the defense goes over the screen, you want to keep that defender on your back at all times, okay? There is no reason for that defender to be able to get in front of you if they go over the screen, because as you see, when they go over the screen, you're now playing a 2-on-1 with this big man. So this defender here has to make a choice. Is he gonna stay in drops, dropping, and stay with this guy and let you have the shot? Or is he gonna commit to you, okay? So you've got two options. If he is in drops, people call it drops, okay? So is he in drops? Yes, he is, because he's leaving a lot of room. You wanna shoot the ball, because this defender can pretty much only block you from behind, which is going to be hard to. That's why you want to throw a floater, okay? But if he is committing to you, that's when you want to pass it, because you're going to have a wide open pass. Now, if this defender, if you were looking for the pass for the roller, and this defender over here is committing to the big, that's when you want to hit the shake guy in the corner, and you're going to have a wide open guy. And he could have even hit the guy in the corner, because as you see, look what happens. This guy came all the way over, and this guy is standing wide open. As you see again in this clip, he is just staying patient. He's got the ball in his hands, waits for the screen, now he's going. Gets the switch, gets a mismatch. So when you guys see a switch, that means there's going to be a guard on a big, okay? So you can either, if the pass is on, you could hit Jared Allen because he's got the advantage because he's rolling to the basket and should have the inside position. Now, you want to make sure your big is throwing a good screen, but he should have the advantage on Trae Young, which he does. So you can either attack the mismatch because you're quicker than the big. Maybe you're getting up a three off a step back. Maybe you're beating him to the rim because you're just quicker than him, whatever it is. Or you can hit the big because he's going to have a mismatch on Trae Young. He's a big in the post. Maybe you feed it to him in the post. Or maybe you hit him straight away on the roll. Now, it is sometimes going to be off. All right. I see a lot of guards every time they see a switch. Bounce pass, bounce pass, bounce pass, okay? It's not always on because the defense knows you're looking for it. So you got to be careful with these taggers coming over. You might have to hit here, or you might have to attack the mismatch with the big on you. But as you see, he attacks it, uses a step back three and misses, unfortunately. Now again, the defense goes over on this clip, and as you see, they're vulnerable. He jumps. You're gonna have them vulnerable, okay? So when they're going over the screen, they're gonna be very vulnerable to playing defense. It's hard to play defense when you're behind the person. You're gonna foul a lot. So you want to keep them in jail at all costs. And you want to use a snake dribble, which I'll show you now. So this is a perfect example of a snake dribble. So the defense, your only time you use the snake dribble is when the defense goes over the screen, okay? So as you see, he goes over the screen and you're basically switching the ball from your left hand over to your right hand because it really just creates that downhill momentum. It's kind of a push cross move and you just throw it to that right hand and now you can go downhill. As you see, Rudy Gobert is playing in that drops, not guarding him, and he gets open from it. Watch it one more time. Really, this is a really downhill version of the snake dribble. We'll show more of a slower version. So as you see, this is a more slow version. Chris Paul, straight away, he's got it on his left hand, and he looks, where's the space? Where's the space on the court? And it's over here. So he puts the ball over there, even uses a nice move with it because he's so confident and gets a nice midi. So you're basically just looking for the space, pushing it over to where the space is, and you're going to get an open mid-range. Could even go for the layup. Regardless, you're going to get a lot more buckets out of doing the snake dribble. This is a coverage that the defense might throw on you on a switch, which is called a hard show. A lot of people call it different things. I call it a hard show. And this is where the defender that is guarding the roller hard shows out. And as you see, Trae Young jumps out. So you're going to have a gap. The gap is only there for a little bit. It's going to be there for just a split second. So if you can read the gap, you can usually split it like that. It's tough to do, so sometimes that might not be the option. And instead, if you see a hard show, that's when you want to either try and split the gap like that using, through the legs. Maybe it's a behind the back through to split the gap, or you're retreat dribbling out because you see the hard show and you're going to get a wide open pass. So I just want to watch two clips. This is what happens when the defense switches. You're going to have this little bounce pass as you see. So you really got to do it straight away. As you see on this one, he just knows it's coming and hits it straight away. But obviously you got to be careful of doing it because a lot of people are going to know it's coming. So you just have to be careful throwing that pass. You can also throw a lob as well. As you see here, you can usually throw a lob as well to hit that pass. So as you see in this clip, we've seen a pick and roll, okay? And this guy is the tagger, okay? And he has to guard either the guy in the corner or the big that's rolling. And as you see, he hits the guy that is shaking. I mean, he's only just standing there, but he tags over to the roller. So this is when you hit that weak side corner, bang, wide open three. Okay, so you really just got to read where the tagger is playing. That's that next level read in the pick and roll, that second level read that you guys need to make. Read where the tagger is playing, and you're going to have guys in the corner, guys on the wing, wide open. So that's just really that next level read that you guys need to make. Again here, pick and roll again. This guy commits, he's a tagger, leaves a guy open on the wing. So that's the wing version as well. So I now want to go over if the defense throws a blitz. And what a blitz is, if you don't know, it's when the two defenders both jump out at the person with the ball. So as you see, they jump out with the ball and leave this guy wide open. Now you're probably thinking, oh, okay, just pass to the roller, right? But the thing is, they're gonna throw their arms up, and most of the time, you're not fucking 6'8" Luka Doncic who can easily pass over, okay? So, you know, if you're a shorter guard, that pass over the top will not be on. So a thing you need to learn is called the retreat dribble, and that's when you're gonna retreat dribble out, and then these defenders, basically, they can't keep guarding you. If they keep guarding you, then they're gonna basically leave a wide open pass to either this guy or this pass, all right? So what I recommend doing is either, if it's on, you can pass it over the top or maybe pass it to the side. But I recommend, if you see a blitz, retreat dribbling out so you can hit this wing and then he can pass it in, or somehow hitting the roller. But regardless, in this clip, he stays patient. The guy leaves, as I said, right? As I said before, this defender, the second defender, will usually leave. He'll leave after a second. So if you retreat dribble, or stay patient like this, he'll leave eventually. And as you see, he finally leaves, gives him that space to throw the pass. Perfect. Only just gets it as well. This is a really weak version of the retreat dribble, but as you see, sees it, retreat dribbles back. It was a really weak one, but nonetheless, he retreat dribbles. Now, one more read I want you guys to make is if the defense is overcommitting. Okay, this is the last read. If the defense is overcommitting, so they're getting over the screen, they're like, yeah, I know this guy's gonna go this way. I'm gonna get over the screen first before he even does anything. That's when you want to go use your hesitation move, and then they get over the screen. That's when you want to go the other way and use a push cross move. This is a push cross where you dribble and you throw the ball to your left hand over to your right hand, exactly like a snake dribble kind of thing, but except you're using it before the screen even happens, and then you go the other way and don't use the screen. That's what happens when they overcommit. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. If you guys haven't already, we're posting like 3 times on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. So make sure to go check those videos out. As well as that, if you guys want help on your IQ, make sure to DM me IQ and I'll help you guys out. As well as that, show some love to this video. Leave a like, subscribe, comment as well what video you guys want to see in the next videos. I need some video ideas, but show some love. It's my first video, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you learned something today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.